Hey everybody, welcome to Dump and Dish, episode number 19. Coach Zane, how we doing today?
Awesome. Going through tryouts, getting teams ready to go for the season. My 8Us, my 10Us,
How's that going?
Oh, doing great. 6Us, yeah. It's awesome to see all the girls back on the ice for our program for the Lady Cyclones. And just in general, seeing all the players coming out of tryouts now that we work with St. Louis Hockey Train and moving up major levels. Had one this morning that moved from C1 to A3. What a jump.
A big jump.
What a jump.
That's a lot of work for that kid, too.
Yeah, he put in a lot of work. And
tip of the cap to him.
It's awesome. It's so cool.
Yeah. No, it's been a good tryout week so far. When do yours wrap up?
Next week.
Next week.
Yeah, we've got one
Nice.
tonight and one next Tuesday night at 10U. 8U, we just make equal teams, so we're already into practices there, and then we just split them up equal. So
you keep divvying them up as they get into the season a little more. Or once you're on for the first time, you're on that team.
You were on that team,
Okay.
unless if there's a team on the struggle bus, we'll adjust if needed, but. We'll add more players because we don't stop registration if they're coming out to learn to play and they want to play on a team. I don't get in the way of that. Let's get out there, let's get into practices, let's get you moving. Some of those I'll say, hey, we're not going to play games for a week or 2 or 3, whatever that player needs just to catch up to speed. But at the end of the day, we're not worried about wins and losses. We're all about developing hockey players.
Yeah.
And the best way to do that is get them on the ice. So I don't ever want to hold a girl back from playing hockey.
No,
That's
definitely
what they
not.
wanna do. So.
Nice.
Yep.
Well, how's the first week of school going for the girls?
They're enjoying it. Super excited. Riding bikes to school, walking to school. They enjoy that side of it. And
now we ride bikes, huh?
Oh yeah,
we're bike riders now.
Yep.
Trumans are no walkers.
Yeah.
Chumps.
Yeah. So
buzzing right by you.
No, they're excited for that. I think it's funny that they don't realize their friends that they've been hanging out with all summer are at their school. They don't realize that we're in a public school, so everybody who goes to that school,
everybody in your neighborhood goes to the same school.
If you drew a 10-block radius around my house, you hit 75% of the school.
Yeah.
So my little one was surprised when she saw somebody back at school.
Hey, what are you doing here? I only see you in the neighborhood.
No, she went to school with you last year.
Oh, she forgot. They didn't think they'd be back again. It's like a hockey team, all new team.
Yeah, and then another one was like, "Oh, it's so great to see you," and I was like, "She was at our house last week." So the disconnect of different worlds of starting school and seeing them in the school setting versus coming over and swimming in the pool. Two different, complete worlds to them. So anyway, it was funny to see them. See their old new friends, I guess you could call them.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Anyway, they're excited. It's been a good week.
How's the lunches been? You packing lunches or are they buying lunches?
Packing lunches except for Thursdays. Thursdays is breakfast for lunch.
Oh, who doesn't love good pancakes?
Yeah, so that's one they're like, Dad, Mom, no.
I'm good.
Yeah, we're
get that
buying
$5
lunch
bill.
today. Yeah, so that's
What's
Thursdays.
the school lunch cost these days?
I think ours is $3.75, something like that. It's not bad. No.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Inflation didn't hit school lunch.
Yeah, I think there's some government subsistence there and stuff like that. So taxpayers at work.
Well, I want to give a shout out to the 12U Lady Blues. They won their season opener tournament in St. Louis, the Icebreaker. Pretty neat to see.
Icebreaker, yeah.
Saw that come across the Facebook. Congrats to those girls.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Did you get out there and see any of that, or no? You're always out of 10 team. That's the only reason I'm asking.
No, I didn't. This past weekend. I'm out there pretty much every night during the week for tryouts and everything else right now. So. No, I did not head out there on the weekend, but kudos to them. That's awesome.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's always good to start off on a good foot. Good for the coach. Winning always helps a lot. So
girls hockey in St. Louis is really growing, really progressing. What our different levels can do. It's been really cool to watch that over the last 3 or 4 years continue to grow.
What do you think of the Blues signing Mr. Lucic? What do you think of his hockey game? Let's not talk about off the ice antics. Let's stick in the hockey world. Do you think he's going to stick? What do you think? Do the Blues need a guy like him? Tell me about him first.
He was off the ice for a year.
Yep.
So I don't have a good reference point in the last year. And at his age, a lot can change if you're off the ice for a year. So how much did he take care of his body? How much did he take care of his skill and everything else?
More like the player he is. What do you think about his playing style? Do you think it works? Do you think we need that?
I think it works.
Yeah.
I think it's a good fit. I think it's a great pro tryout that he's getting.
A big body.
Yeah, and I think it's a good option for the Blues to have a player like that on the roster.
Chuck him when needed. That's for sure. Nobody wants a piece of that monster.
That's exactly right. So I think great move to bring him in for a pro tryout. And again, it's all based on how well he stayed in shape last year without playing, and if he's able to still play at that level and compete at that level.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
it goes quickly when you get older, and you don't know. Some players can do it. And shoot, I think Yager's still playing somewhere in this world.
Yeah. I think he owns the team now.
Yeah,
I think he owns the team.
Yeah, that helps a little bit too. But yeah,
Look at that. Hold on, Coach. We got Bryce. We got Emma. We got Hunter on the line right now. What's up, team? How we doing, everybody? Why aren't you guys in school? Emma,
don't you guys have practice at Syracuse right now?
Yeah. What's going on right now?
All
right. Back to the show. Sorry, I saw the live people coming on. All right, Coach. The topic of the week: new guy on the team. We just moved up a level. Our friends are on a different team now that we played with last year, and so we're walking into a new locker room. I want to start with how do you walk into that new locker room? I'll tell you my thoughts, and then you tell me what you got going. I think the biggest thing is you want to be yourself.
Yeah.
Don't try to be somebody you're not. Be authentic, and then be patient with it. You know what I mean? You don't have to be everybody's best friend the first day. That's for sure.
Amen to that. You don't overextend yourself. Like, just go in, be yourself, prove yourself on the ice. You're there to play for that team. You've earned a spot on that team. I see so many that they earn that spot on that next level up, and they come in and they feel like they have to still prove themselves in that first locker room.
Yeah.
That they deserve to be here. No, just get on the ice, go do your work, go prove yourself. You're meant to be there. You're picked for the team.
Yeah.
You're there. Like, you're there for a reason. The coach or evaluators, whoever, placed you on that team because that's the right team for you to play on.
Yep.
Go out there, take care of business. Off the ice, be patient. Friends will come. Introduce yourself to people. Get to know people in the locker room. But don't be that person that comes in causing a problem on day one. Don't be that person that's super loud on day one.
As a parent, how do you help your kid not go in there and be that guy?
You don't be that guy either. Off the ice.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. I've seen that. Good call, Coach.
Yeah. Don't
explain that because I know what you're talking about. I'm not sure everybody else does.
Don't be that person that comes in ripping and roaring on the first day towards the coaching staff as a parent or the team manager. Like, again, take a deep breath. Things will come. And a lot of the coaching staffs and managers don't have all the answers on day one. No, I don't know where the whole practice schedule is going to be yet. We've got.
Where's our tournaments?
Yeah, we've got.
How many tournaments we doing?
Yeah, we got our first couple practices laid out. The ice time that's been allotted to us from the club.
Yep.
We will do that. Then we will see where it goes from there. But they will come out. A lot of it is there's more tryouts going on, or in October ice gets weird in St. Louis because of the declaration season. So you have to give all that ice to Mo Hockey, and then they choose what's used and what's not used. So we give a bunch of ice from the Cyclones, and then at the end of the day, we might get a third or 2/3 of it back that Mo Hockey decides not to use for declaration games because those don't even have to be Cyclones games. Those could be Merrimack games. Playing Afton on that ice. We just all have to donate a bunch of ice. So a lot of that ice is is it going to be used? ? And then in October, we start getting that ice back, and then we get a standard ice schedule coming out of October once the league gets set. That's the other thing. We got to have our meetings for league to schedule all of our league games. So there's a lot of moving parts. Yeah. Even though the teams were formed in August or early September, there's still a lot of moving parts that we don't have answers to. Take a deep breath. We'll figure all that out. Number one, show up, make sure your kid's ready, make sure they're fed, control the controllables. We've talked about that so many times on here. There's certain things that you can control. Other than that, take a deep breath.
All right. Now, when you walk into a locker room, are you somebody who's going to introduce yourself to everybody in the locker room, go through the parade? Or are you kind of like me, let's introduce myself, 1, 2, 3 players, maybe 2 guys sitting next to me and a guy across from me or something in that convo? What do you think?
Number one, find a familiar face.
I like that.
If there's somebody, when I walk into a new locker room.
Don't have to be best friends.
No, just somebody I've ever played with before, been on a spring team before. Hockey's a small enough community. If you walk into a locker room of 20 people or 15 people, there's probably somebody in there that you've played with or know, or it's your cousin's friend, you've been at a house and they've been at, there's some connection that you're going to find there of somebody. That's the person that I would go sit down next to, be like, hey, I'm Zane. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
You don't have to tell them you're new here because they figured that out already.
That's evident.
And also know that everybody else is kind of going through that same thing. Even the people that have been on the team, you're new walking in. You're scary too. As much as they're scary to you,
a little less scary though when you got 10 other buddies in the room with you.
Yeah. But still, they're trying to figure you out too. They're interested in what you like, who you are as a person too. So that's where that patience comes in. Don't come in ripping and roaring on the first day. Sit down, get dressed, talk with it. Feel the locker room out. There's so many different locker room vibes. Is it a fun locker room? Is it a serious locker room? Is it, and don't go in there trying to change the culture of that room that's already been established. Like, you'll find your way to fit into that.
Yeah. And then I think also learning everybody's name. Once you get a roster, I think if you take 5-10 minutes, and I think parents can help with this, just go through the name game.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And so when you introduce yourself the next time or you see somebody, you might be able to put that name with a face and learn that faster.
Yeah.
Last thing I think, though, is be a good teammate.
Yes.
Make sure you're passing. Encourage the others. You see something good, get that stick tap going, pump them up, and then also work hard while you're out there. Everybody loves people who work hard and who aren't too cool for school, as I say.
Yeah, no, walk in, again, keep your head down, work hard, prove yourself on the ice. You don't have to prove yourself off the ice. You're there for a reason. You've made the team.
Yeah.
But now just go and apply that. Just keep to your game. Don't try to do too much. I see that also where the new kid comes on and is trying all these goofy moves and things like that.
Yeah.
Just go play your game.
Yep.
That's why you were picked. And then
don't overdo it.
Move on from there. Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about the game of the week from last week. 15U Blues, 16U Afton. I thought it started as a good game, Coach. Started out 1-0 Afton. Got a little rebound goal, shot from the point, rebound there, tapped it in, nice and easy. My favorite. You want to score goals, go to the net.
Go to the net.
And then Blues tied it up with a little pass off pad. It was a nice little shot. The guy shot it, passed it off the goalie's pad right to his partner coming down the weak side wing and tapped that one in. So 1-1 right out of the gates, middle of the first period. Then Afton went up again 2-1. And that was another good one. He drove from the corner out to the net, made a little 1-2 move, slammed it back door.
Oh, the old 1-2.
Yeah, going straight from the corner out. It works, buddy.
Most used move in hockey. You can use it all over the place. Master that move.
Blues tied it up right after the first period ended, and at the beginning of the second period, 2-2. They had a nice little zone entry. A guy drove middle, dropped past the guy coming behind him, looked back door, dished it straight across the Rainbow Road there, and tapped it in. It was a pretty good game. Blues ran away with it after that, 9-3. But the first period and a half, 2 periods was pretty good. It was I was enjoying watching it. That's for sure.
Good pick for the game of the week. First 2
liked
periods
it,
were tight.
buzzing.
And third period they'll clean that up. Sometimes that's just getting tired at the beginning of the season. Legs get sore, and I think that that'll get cleaned up and that'll be a really good game moving forward too. And if they do play more practice games,
I think so. I think so. That'll be a fun one. Game of the week this week, Coach. New game of the week. We got 16U Carshield. Joel Hurt coaches that. We know Joel Hurt.
Joel.
Yep. Good luck, Joel. Versus 18U Sting. That should be another good one. Be a rough one. I have a feeling when you get in those midget games, they get a little rougher.
Yeah.
That's going to be at 10:40 at the Ice Zone on Saturday, I believe.
Awesome.
Yeah. I'm excited to see that. I'll be watching that. As you saw earlier, you got the clips of the first few goals. And last thing I want to talk about today, we got new small groups getting released tomorrow. Talk to me about where they are, what time they are, and we'll go from there.
Sure. Our new ones are going to be on Tuesdays and Thursdays at Webster Ice Rink from 6 to 7:30 a.m. Super, super excited to open that up for people to be able to skate with us before school. It's what an amazing skate that is with 20 minutes of stick handling, 20 minutes of power skating, and 20 minutes of team skills down with you. And then the biggest thing there that I see with my girls who skate on Friday with us and those is the full ice practice portion of it.
Yeah.
That most youth players
stretch it out
in St. Louis don't get full ice practices. And, to be able to keep that at, 21 to 24 players on the ice and actually run a full ice practice is the best ice that they have every week, because everything else that we run is station-based because we have 3 or 4 teams on the ice. And that's just how it is nowadays with the amount of kids and the lack of ice time in St. Louis. So being able to get them out there in a full ice situation to see those drills and run drills full ice, it's really, really cool.
Tuesdays will be for the Bantams and the Midgets, and then Thursdays will be for 10U, 12U.
Yep.
I think this might help Kirkwood kids a lot. I heard they're losing their rink this year, and are going to be struggling to get enough games and enough touches.
Yeah, because I think Kirkwood's going down in January this year for their switch over of their coolant system, just like Webster did this year. So, yeah, I had heard from a couple different parents that, especially the girls' parents, were they were asking them, hey, if you want more touches, you need to do a roster with a girls program.
Yeah.
So we did pick up a couple of girls from Kirkwood at the Cyclones this year, which was exciting. But yeah, it was because of that. They were saying that they're going to have.
Shout out to those Kirkwood kids. Look into it. I think it'd be a big help for you.
Yeah, I think so too.
All right, Coach, that's all I got. You got anything else?
No, I don't have anything. Exciting weeks coming up with evaluations and where everybody gets placed.
Good luck. Hopefully those kids do good. Tell them to work hard.
Kicking off the new season. It's exciting.
Awesome. Alyssa, you got anything back there? Oh,
yeah.
yeah, we were releasing our Sunday night camps coming up too. I think, Friday?
Yeah, those will come out
Yep,
at the same
today.
time.
It's today.
Oh, today, okay.
Yeah, when we release this. So look out for those. That'll be a big one too.
Awesome.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Episode 19 in the books. We'll see you.
See you.